Day 4. Leaving the past behind. Today, you'll start leaving the past behind, freeing yourself from guilt, forgiving, and moving forward. How was yesterday? Do you feel you're learning to release some of your past hurts and tune your inner dialogue to a more positive channel? I'm so proud of you for loving yourself enough to do these lessons daily and using your mirror work to reprogram all the old recordings that still replay in your mind. Since we were very young, all the messages we received, everything we said, did, and experienced was recorded and stored in a file in our core, in our guts, in our solar plexus. I like to imagine there are little messengers inside, and that our thoughts and experiences are recorded and filed by these messengers. Many of us have accumulated phrases like, "I'm not good enough," "I'll never do that," "I never do anything right." We're surrounded by old negative files. Today we're going to surprise the little messengers. We're going to do our mirror work and send new messages to our core. I'm willing to let go of the past. I free myself from guilt. I'm ready to forgive. The messengers will take these new messages and say, "What's this? Where do I file it? We've never seen this before." Tradução para o inglês. Imagine how wonderful it would be if every day you learned a new way to leave the past behind and create harmony in your life. My dear, you've already started practicing your daily mirror exercise. Day by day, you're removing layers, blocks from the past. Every time you make an affirmation in front of the mirror, you're taking off another layer. But what are the layers of the past that are preventing you from having a happy and fulfilling life? What are the blocks that prevent you from forgiving yourself and your past? I think we have difficulty identifying these blocks because, honestly, we don't know what we want to leave behind. We know what's not working in our lives, and we know what we want to have. But we don't imagine what's stopping us from getting it. Everything in your life is a mirror of who you are. Just as a mirror reflects your image, your experiences reflect your innermost beliefs. You can literally look at your experiences and recognize what your beliefs are. If you look at the people in your life, you will see that they all mirror the beliefs you have about yourself. If you are constantly criticized at work, you are probably a critical person. You may have become your father or mother who criticized you as a child. Remember, when something that is happening in your life doesn't make you comfortable, you have a chance to look inside yourself and ask, how am I contributing to this experience? What exists within me that believes I deserve to go through this? How can I change this belief? How can I forgive myself and my past and learn to let go and move on? Let's affirm, I leave behind the old limitations and beliefs. I leave them behind and am at peace. Day 4. Mirror exercise. Stand in front of the mirror. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, allow all tension to leave your body. Look at your forehead and imagine you're pressing a button that ejects a disc of all the old beliefs and negative thoughts that have been deposited in your mind. Reach out and imagine you're taking this recording out of your mind and throwing it away. Now, look deeply into your eyes and say to yourself, let's record new beliefs and positive affirmations. Say these affirmations out loud. I am willing to let go. I free myself. I let go. I release all tension. I release all fear. I release all anger. I release all guilt. I release all sadness. I let the old limitations and beliefs go. I let them go, and I am at peace. I am at peace with myself. I am at peace with the process of life. I feel safe. Repeat these affirmations 2 or 3 times. Throughout the day, whenever difficult thoughts arise, take your mirror out of your pocket and repeat these affirmations. Familiarize yourself with them until the repetition becomes part of your daily routine. The power is within you. Day 4. Journal entry. I believe that most of the problems in our lives are caused by what I call the big 4: criticism, fear, guilt, and resentment. On a page in your journal, make 4 columns, placing at the top of each one a category of the big 4. Think about the influence these categories have on your life. Write your thoughts and feelings about each category in the appropriate column. After completing step 1, select the 2 categories you wrote the most about and write down 10 positive affirmations for each. For example, if one of the categories is resentment, you can write affirmations such as, "In this moment, I choose to release all pain and resentment. The more I release, the more love I have to give." Everything in our lives is a mirror of who we are. Think about the person who challenges you the most. What are the characteristics of this person that bother you the most? Write them down. Look at the characteristics listed in step 3. Write down how each of these characteristics mirrors the beliefs you have about yourself. You may also want to write down what you learned about yourself while doing today's exercises. Day 4. Love message, I can let go. We create habits and patterns because in some way they serve us. It's incredible how many illnesses we create just out of a desire to punish our father or mother. We may not do this consciously. In fact, in most cases, it's unconscious. However, when we start to look inward, we recognize the pattern. We always create negativity when we don't know how to deal with a certain area of life. If this is the case, ask yourself, how do I feel about this? Who am I angry with? What am I trying to avoid? How do I think this will save me? If you're not ready to let go, that is, if you want to hold on to this feeling because you imagine it's useful, no matter what you do, you won't be able to let go. On the other hand, when you feel ready to let something go, it's amazing how easy it is to free yourself. Day 4. Meditation, a new time. See a new door opening to a time of great healing, a healing we didn't understand in the past. We are in the midst of learning about all the incredible abilities that exist within us. We are learning to connect with the parts of ourselves that hold the answers and that will guide us on paths that will lead us to our greater good. See this new door opening and imagine yourself walking through it to find healing in many ways. After all, healing has different meanings for different people. Some of us have bodies that need healing. Some of us have hearts that need healing. Some of us have minds that need healing. So, we are open and receptive to the healing that is needed for each person. We open the door to personal growth, and we walk through that door knowing we are safe. And that's how it should be.